Yo, what's going on? My name is Kae Kurd.
I'm Marcus Bronzy.
This is Aint Got a Clue.
It's the show where Kay and I, at the moment, we answer your questions, baby. So we can jump straight into it, man. Before we go, though, Kay, I was going to say, it's a lovely red sweater you're wearing there, man.
Thank you, mate. I think I got it from Pull and Bear or Bershka or one of those ones.
One of those expensive places, no doubt. Not off the
How
sale
are they
rack.
expensive? They're like-
You just rolled in. How's that?
They're like high street shops, bro. What are you talking about?
You shop on the high street? Dude.
Westfield, bro. Westfield, although now Battersea Power Station,
Yeah?
it's nice.
You frequenting it?
Battersea Power Station's got like a...
We went there together, didn't we?
Yeah, but now it's like busy.
Okay, yeah.
I went there a couple of weeks back.
Yeah?
All the Arabs from Knightsbridge were there.
Okay.
It's insane.
Right.
Like,
So,
yeah, on their hollybobs. Anyway, how
you
you
rolling
been?
with the rich and famous? I've been alright, bruv. I've been cracking on, man. Just working hard, bruv. I haven't been to one BJJ class since we spoke.
That's all right.
And I believe you've gone up 3 belt rankings.
No one's perfect.
But anyway, look, let's jump into the questions. You guys have been sending your questions in. There's a link that we put in the show description, our Instagram, and they go. And you can ask us absolutely anything. You can ask us exciting, crazy questions. We've had a lot of questions about relationships, but recently someone said, this is probably directed more to UK. If you were to play in Amorin system, would you play the 10 or the 9?
Ooh.
If you're not into sports, maybe
chat.
just fast forward.
This is the
5
wrong,
minutes.
This is the wrong podcast.
I don't know what.
For that.
Yeah,
Like, it's the wrong podcast for that.
what would be the right podcast for it, Kay? What would it be?
The Wayne Rooney podcast on BBC Sounds.
Go on, look,
The Wayne Rooney show. Sorry, yeah.
do us a favour. For somebody who doesn't know anything about football, if they were to get hit with that question, what's a good answer that they could throw back?
What to make it sound like you know what you're doing?
Yeah, just a little
Just
bit.
go look. At the end of the day, you get paid to. You get the big bucks if you're scoring. So I'll play in the 9.
Okay, all right, there you go then. So just say, you get the big bucks if you're scoring playing the 9.
And plus in the 10, you've got to do a lot of running and stuff. And
Nah, not for you. Yeah, there's 9 sounds infinitely better for me now because there's less running in it.
yeah, you got to make a lot of runs,
Oh,
but not like 10. You got to be involved in the build up and all that. I mean, in my younger days, I'd have been like, yeah, the 10. Nowadays, just give me a 9.
yeah, man, I hear that. But to
Anyway.
be fair, I've been listening to the Wayne Rooney podcast. It's good, you know. It's a good vibe. But I've not seen this side of Wayne. You've managed to pick out, as well as football chat, he does talk about other things as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny because like some of the stories you get out of him, you're like, really? Wow, I didn't know that. But I asked him the other day, do you do the school run? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, that's mad. Wayne Rooney does the school run.
Yeah. Could you imagine though? Like,
He's like, who do you think does it? I was like, Colleen. He was like, yeah, she does mornings. I do afternoon. So
that's mad. It's crazy.
that's what I would do, I reckon.
If you were like that, yeah, that is the joy that you need to make sure you get into.
Do you know what I mean?
All
Like,
that
if you're a school run, what's the best? What's the best time to do the school run? Are you the
I
morning
think
one or the picking up?
evening after school pickup is the best because energy has been spent. Kids are tired. You know what the motive is.
You don't have to get them
food,
ready.
the mood. Yeah. There's less of a time pressure for school. Obviously, bedtime's looming in it. That's gonna have to happen, but it's getting and eating it because that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
So you know, that's
Just
a clear
like
plan.
that.
Yeah.
In
Whereas
the morning is like, I want to be a dinosaur.
Yeah,
No,
that's the wrong shoe. Look, you can't. I've told you can't wear 2 left shoes because you like the way they look. You can't do that. No. Where's it? Why have you taken
you
your socks
ever-
off when I've just put them on again? All that.
Have
kind of
you
stuff.
ever, when the child's thrown a tantrum back to stop?
Have you seen? I've seen those videos in it where the ferret just goes ah, and the kid goes
starts
oh.
jumping on the floor and start like yeah, and they're like,
The kid goes oh shit.
yeah.
No, I won't get into boring parenting talk, but yeah, no, very boring, bruv. I'm like, yeah, no, we don't do that. We don't do that.
Do you ever drift into a Nigerian accent to make sure that you're serious?
I think the safest way to answer the question, because I know what's going to come next, is did I, shall we say, employ a African, which is a very generalized term, a Nigerian, level of discipline in the household? I've got to say, I'd be heavily influenced by my upbringing. It is what it is. You know what I mean? You know, times change, but
So
I like to
speak
think
in
the
a
way
lot
that
of proverbs and stuff to your child as well. If you were heavily influenced by that, were you speaking in a lot of proverbs?
let's just say hard syllables may have been used. Hard syllables are used within the proverbs, and that's all I can say about it. Get me?
Let's not be so loquacious. What? Kids looking at you like, why is Dad speaking like that? Dad was fast doing it. Oh, it's Granddad here. No.
Yeah. So that was the first question. Right, next one up. Favorite jiu-jitsu move we've been asked. By the way, guys, it says on the questionnaire, I'm just saying, Kae, if they want us to shout out their name, they have to put it in there. Sure. Otherwise, you were coming out as anonymous straight away. Because some people have been putting some spicy
stuff. You know
stuff
what, though? Like, yeah. I think, listen, man, choking someone out is just fucking brilliant, isn't it?
What a clip. So, that's the clip. Yeah, go on.
Really? Choking someone out's brilliant.
Let's get into it. Why do you like that?
It's like, well, I mean, if you're sparring and you get a choke on,
yeah,
it's nothing like it, bruv. Because if we've all been on the receiving end of it, if you've been sparring, and you know how bad it feels. So when you get to do it to someone else, and you're like, oh, wow, no one man should have all this power. It feels so primal, bruv. I don't know what it is, but it is like a human. I don't know. It's like a primal caveman like thing in the back of our minds. You're like, yeah, I did that.
I totally get that primal thing, because I don't necessarily get it from BJJ, but I do have had this primal feeling recently. But I totally get that. What's bigger? Is it the sense of like achievement? Is it that primal feeling, or is it the erection that you get when you're doing it?
No, it's more. It's when another man is like in front of you and you just got them in your no. It is. Do you know what? I think it's more the sense of achievement. You're like, wow, I've got that. I got what I wanted.
I think the closest I've done, because listen, I'll be straight with you guys. I haven't been at all since. So Smithy, I'll be there soon, bruv. Don't worry. Don't worry, like I'm a danger in the class.
I am
back. Because we sipping water and spraying it in the air like Triple H. But I think I did a move on somebody.
Just like a free policeman following you onto the mats. While you're just getting the antiseptic stretch.
But yeah, so you like choking, but it is a powerful move, I guess, in real life. And we were just speaking before we press record. He's having a chat producer out, and we were saying somebody got choked out, but really they could have just tapped. But there is this level of ego still within any combat sport, if you want to call BJJ. I'm going to get into that, but I believe it's combat sport. That where if you are getting tapped out or choked out, submitting by tapping is like, some people don't want to do that, right?
Bro, I don't know what it is, but I mean, if it's a competition and your life depends on it, that's your income. I get it to an extent, but still, man, nothing is worth like going to sleep in front of the world. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, someone put you to. It's bad enough if it happens in a fight, let alone a televised fight.
What's worse, do you think, in a fight, getting knocked out with like a straight elbow or foot, or someone like going shh?
No. A choke is worse, because that is a man just whispering in your ear, telling you, "Go to sleep, bitch. Night, night, motherfucker." Whereas a punch as well, I feel like, you know, there's the expression "a puncher's chance," right? Do you know what I mean? Where it's just like anyone can get a bang in that hits you at a right. Like someone smaller could knock you out with a punch that could. Do you know what I mean? Like just out of if it's out of the blue or whatever, they get the right.
We've seen it in boxing all the time, bruv. Yeah.
So it's just a bit like, whereas if someone choked you out, that required a level of skill and strength. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, I don't know. Sorry, the way I'm speaking about it is like,
smile on your face is. If I didn't know you better, I might be a little bit scared of it. The enjoyment, like the power. Speaking
of someone that doesn't regularly choke people out, though.
Really? I think though, the thing is, what I like about BJJ, what I'm learning is one, and you're gonna feel free to laugh if you want, but it's a consensual sport, innit?
Yes.
So to roll with somebody, which is what they call sparring, to feel safe enough to know that when you tap, they're gonna let go, because there could be somebody out there where you're like tap tap tap, and they're like, no, I'm gonna carry on.
Absolutely. But do you know the other thing I reckon why men end up loving it when they go? Because it like it activates like 3 or 4 of the things that men need to make them happy. Like if you're looking like science-based stuff, it's like being with the boys.
Community, like a sense of
community, exercise, which gives the endorphins, and then it's a lot of men need to like sort of like solve problems. So it's like problem solving, community, and exercise at the same time. Do you see what I'm coming from? So you're like activating 3 of those things, and then plus what's better for your mental health than to stay present? How much more present can you be
when a man has his elbow across your neck?
Which is why I think a lot of guys, when they they'll do a couple sessions and they're like, actually this is kind of all right, you know, because you end up going, it's a weird addictive feeling. I don't know, I can't explain it to people that don't do it, but like, you end up getting into it a lot, really, really quickly.
My favourite move sounds like this.
Yeah, same.
That's my favourite move. That's the tap.
But one thing I will say is, like, even somebody like yourself who probably when you looked at it from the outside was like, that's... But you went and you were like, this is actually kind of fun. Yeah.
Honestly, Kate, and I still, because I'm embryonic in my level of playing it, and that's exactly what I do. I play. I just come there open-minded, ignorant, and just be like, let's learn something today. I did do a thing once, like a move.
What?
Where like...
What?
I may have bested somebody, but in my mind, I'm like, oh wow, that's how it works.
Do you know what?
Get me? Like, and when you do it right, just want to say, like, when I do it right, it wasn't with strength. My thing, it was like a little. I think I like moved their knee back and they rolled over to the side. I was like, oh wow, like learned something, but I wasn't like And obviously, part of me thought maybe they let me have that. Do you know what I mean?
I think once you get into it, triangle is going to be your move.
What's the triangle?
When you put your legs over there.
Over that. Oh yeah,
because you've got long legs.
Yeah.
It's going to be the easiest thing for you to do. You just start and like you've got strong legs. You're just going to get so many people in a triangle. It's going to be ridiculous.
Is it?
Just like.
All right, we'll see.
Anyway, sorry, this is turning into a BJJ podcast. We do apologise, but that was a question that was asked.
Next question: why do you guys talk about BJJ so much? A couple of people have asked why. This is a question that's a general question that hasn't come in specifically. A few people have asked why we speak about relationships so much. Can we just get into this, Kay? We never asked to speak about relationships. We have never said we are relationships experts. In fact, I dare to double down and say, Kay, I don't believe 99% of people who are relationship advice givers have an actual grasp on what relationships are.
Did you see that psychology girl get exposed?
What happened? Oh, here we go. No, I didn't even know. So tell me, this is going to help me.
There's this girl that's online. Like, you've probably seen her, the Asian girl. Sadia, psychologist.
I think so.
So you've probably seen her clips where she's always talking like a high value man and a high value woman. Anyway, she got exposed for being a side chick. So it just goes to show, right? Like all these people that talk about relationships. And
but I just think
we're not relationship gurus. We don't. We just answer questions.
But I find every relationship is unique, right? So like I get it. There are general things. Do you like the person? Do they like you? That goes across every kind of relationship, right? Because if you don't like each other, you can't, like, it's not going to be a great friendship, relationship, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But like, I think people try to work it out and they look to people to be like, this is the like, this is the key, this is the secret. It's not like BJJ. Relationships are different. They're fluid, they move around. And if you keep asking us about stuff like this, we're going to keep talking like this.
That's it, really. We talk about it because you ask us. So that's the long and short of it.
There we go.
That's what she said.
Okay, cool. Right. That's a Patreon one, so I think we'll let that slide into the Patreon. Right, so a recent challenge or hurdle that taught you something valuable. When and what? Please, thank you.
I'll let you start with this one.
Well, I learnt that recently that I should take time. Oh, wow.
I'm joking.
Wow.
I'm joking.
Where did that come from?
It was just, I don't know. I just
have I been a poggy at some point?
No. It was just,
have I ever smelt?
No.
Be honest, you can say it at the pod.
There was one time actually.
Really?
But I think it was like deep summer and you'd gone for like a walk or something.
And I was like humming.
It was a little bit and you were like, sorry, bruv. And then you came in and you were like,
oh, but I was aware that I was. Is that the time when I said to you, bro, by the way, I've been up since 5 and I've worked out.
I think it was something like that.
And I had to come here at time for a shower. But I was aware of it. Though.
Yeah.
But I've not like walked in the room. You go, fucking hell, bro.
Never that. I was just joking.
Okay, cool.
But by the way, motherfuckers, you better shower.
Yeah.
I'm playing around. Mugs rattled.
I smell.
No, you don't. You don't. You actually smell quite good.
Thank you very much. So do you, Kay. For me, it was to remember that some people have a different definition of words. Because I was in a shop last Saturday.
What, hard work or just...
I was in a shop last Saturday, and I was getting a couple of beers or something like that. Chill out on a Sunday, whatever, right? No, Saturday night. It was Saturday night. I remember speaking Saturday night. And I was about to pay, and I heard, "Oi, bruv!" And I was like, clearly no one's talking to me. I'm just, some whatever.
No. Marcus was like, "I know you ain't talking to me, bruv. Oi, bruv, what?
Hey, bruv,
what ends you from?"
I didn't think anything. And he went, all I heard was, "Yo, bruv, you got a big back, you know." And I was like, I froze. And I slowly turned around. And I think, have you seen that James Franco meme where he kind of goes, I turned around, I was like, what?
Yeah.
He goes, "You got a big back." And I was like, what? Like, is this guy saying I have a back off or I'm fat? What's going on here? So I looked at him and said,
for those that don't know, Marcus is confused that somebody's said that he's got a big bum.
Yeah.
Or a big butt, big back. He doesn't know which one the man's gone for.
I turned around, I looked at him, and I was like, bro, what are you talking about? He goes, "Bruv, your back is big." I was like, do you know how mad that sounds? Like what you're saying. He's like, and it slowly dawned on me, like, no, I'm with my girlfriend. He goes, "I meant you have big shoulders, bro." I was like, all right, cool, thank you very much. So there, for a little while, I thought maybe that I had them yams. I thought,
so even, why did your man go to that section first?
I done squats that day. I thought, yo, maybe. I thought for a second, are the shorts somewhere and a little bit tight? Yeah, go on.
Here's a question for the ladies that listen.
Yeah.
Do you look like big bum on a man as well?
Ooh, do they go, "He's got a nice batty"? Do they like a stacked one, are you saying?
Yeah.
Because girls say he's got a nice bum, don't they?
There's been a few footballers that have had do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like Yaya Touré's on record saying like Eden Hazard had a big bum, that's why he was so good.
There's a shape for everyone, I guess.
Brian Mbumo.
Really? Was he packing?
I mean, it's hard not to notice. Do you know what I mean? When you're like watching the football
slow motion tackles, you're like, oh, right.
You're like, bro, can you get that out of my face?
Surely there's another angle here, bro. Yeah.
Hey, bro, move, man. That's what it feels like a lot of the time. You're like, hey, bro, la da.
So that taught me to understand that some people have have low boundaries when it comes to shouting out body size. Another hurdle. Actually, I'll let you go before I crap on.
I have learnt to not be as blunt.
Oh, what happened
to people?
What happened?
No, just in general, I think I've been told. See, my thing is to people that I love, like yourself or whatever, I think sometimes I can come across very blunt on text messages and emails.
I'm cool with that.
Sorry?
I'm cool with that, but maybe not me. Maybe not me.
I know you're cool with that, but then some other people are like, Rod, does he even... Take it as a given.
Yeah.
I love you, innit? Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
If I replied dry on texts,
yeah,
or if I message like late or whatever, it's not like a personal thing, it's just...
There was a commercial opportunity that came up the other day in our shared WhatsApp group, and then your reply was quite, yeah, safe. Would you be up for it? Yeah.
It's business, bro.
Yeah.
You don't need to hear like, well, I believe in...
Thanks again for giving me this opportunity to...
All you need is a yes or a no, and a bit of politeness. Yes, okay. Thank you.
Maybe you're missing the latter bit there, innit? You adding that in now. Well, have you ever thought about just adding a kiss at the end of your text? That could change everything. Yes, kiss. It would change the whole meaning. LOL. Nah, because then if it's a serious thing like, hey, do you want to do this thing for like pancreatic cancer? You can't be like, yeah, lol. Do you know what I mean? It's like it comes out like that. Do you get me?
I reckon I might do that.
Yeah, lol about everything.
Hey, do young people use lol?
In messaging, I don't know. I don't message any young people like that. I keep everything legit, bruv. You get me? I don't know who like do young. If you're a young person,
that's
or you have young people,
like,
do they use
you
lol?
look down with the streets more than me.
Oh man, I'm aging out, bro. I'm aging out, and I'm happy.
Sorry, that sounded mad racist. I thought you were down with the streets. Why would you think that, Kae?
You know what I mean, though, don't you?
Oh no,
no, but you know what I mean. Not like that, but not like that, but
I meant it as a compliment. Like, I meant it as a compliment. Like, Raw, you're cooler than me, but it came across. Yeah,
It's all right, guys. He's working on one thing at a time, so he's working on his messaging first.
You can
we'll
beat
get to
it.
the rest of his communication
You
later.
can run the streets with your thoughts. Sorry.
So yeah, you've learnt to be less blunt.
Yeah.
And was there a turning point in this? Because in the question it does say when and what. Please, thank you. Please, thank you. It said in the message.
I think I messaged a friend and they were like, "Is everything all right?" I was like, "Yeah." I had a voice note.
Okay.
No, sorry, bro, man. Like, I have to just apologize.
How do you feel about when you text somebody and they voice note you back?
I honestly don't mind.
Really?
I honestly don't mind. I'm like, I get it.
Yeah.
I think voice notes are underrated,
Really?
Yeah, like I used to be so. Ever since they added the speed.
Oh my God, you got
Game
me onto
changer.
that. You got me onto that and on reels and stuff like that, bruv.
Yeah.
When I'm on the
but
gram.
our mind is fried now, bro.
Because have you noticed when you don't have it on speed, you're like, why are they talking in slow motion?
Slowly. I'm like, bro, get to the point. Well, yeah, but I'm like, get to the point anyway. But when I'm here, by the way, like,
You could ramp it. You can probably even go faster. I've worked with some blind people before that have like voice controls on their phones, and then they were like doing stuff with their phone. I heard
I've seen
I was like, was it? They go, yeah, it takes too long, so I've slowly sped up my phone. So they'd be on the laptop and stuff, and you hear like, yeah, I got an email from Kae saying that he's going to be in 10 minutes time. Yeah, cool. I'm like, fuck.
the accessibility features in it.
Yeah.
What was I thinking? Like, what are we talking about?
Voice noting.
Voice noting. Yes. I have realized that I can sing and sound like Michael Jackson when I speed up voice notes.
I mean, we have got the technology to speed up this part of the show if you do want to give it a go.
Lisa, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Lisa. And then
There
it
we
just
go.
sounds like. Should we do it on the actual voice note?
Let's do it on a voice note, bruv.
I have to voice note you in it.
Yeah. Right. Live. This is one of the most... I'll take this moment in time to say thank you to our sponsors, which is the estate of Michael Jackson.
Lisa, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Lisa. Anyway, wait. Let's play that back. Hold on. Lisa, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Lisa.
Do you know what that's missing? And we're going to have to do that now.
Lisa.
Now, Kae, can you do one more? All you need is...
Lisa,
Just put in it. Just put one of those in it.
Lisa.
That's good, Kae. Please, no, you got to do one. Can you just do one with that? You got to do that.
You and I.
Yeah. Nah.
You and I. Heal the world. Make it a better place. Do you remember the time when we fell in love? Do you remember the time? You and I. Heal the world. Make it a better place. Do you remember the time when we fell in love? Do you remember the time?
That's amazing.
Does that work?
I think it's good enough, bruv.
But I just so you know, listen to the vocal. Heal the world, make it a better place. Do you remember the time when we fell in love? Do you remember the time? Come on, man. Speeding up is a cheat code.
I love it. I don't mind a voice note. I don't like the voice note where it's like, yo, bro, son, just 1 second. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'll have it with the chicken, please. Thanks. Yeah, so what I was thinking was...
That's rude. Just
we should, 1 second, I lost my train of thought. I'm like, no, if a voice note, it needs to be nice and concise and direct, please.
Go back to the beginning. But by the way, if there's any house DJs listening that want to use my vocals and speed it up and want to make a like summer smash for next year, I am available.
You're a real
Fred again,
hustle.
Nathan Dorr, Joel Corey. Like I'm talking proper. Like I want to be on Love Island. Like during the montages, like, do you know what I mean?
So you want to hear you're coming up in today's episode.
It's 3 a.m. and I'm just here with you. Follow that and then speed that up.
Yeah. Quite heavy, bruv. I think we've got a tune there.
South London to the world. And then do loads of stuff.
Okay, cool. Wayne, how did the Wayne Rooney podcast come about? What has surprised KK the most about? This is 2 questions. WR again, Kate. Listen, the question's a
They
question,
asked
bro.
me.
They are. I'm going to say it. They asked him. They're like, Kay, would you like to do it? And Kay replied with a thumbs up in a message.
Basically.
Yeah.
Lol. There was a lot of. I don't know if I'm allowed to even say a lot of it. Basically,
Say what you can. And
I was allowed to. I was allowed to meet him, and I think he liked me.
There we go.
And it went from there. Like with Kelly and Wayne were already like doing it, and then the BBC asked me, and I was like, yeah.
There you go. What surprised you the most about Wayne?
How down to earth he is. Absolutely normal.
And let's not take this lightly, because I was with friends having some lunch over the weekend. When I say lunch, it was more drinks. But they were like, we saw your boy in a podcast, and I was like, and he was a Man U support. Was he a Man? No, he's not a Man U supporter. No, he's a Man U supporter. And I was like, he was like saying to me, you don't understand. No, somebody else said how good a footballer was Wayne Rooney, and I think people don't understand how good a baller he was in terms of all football, like what he did to your and I'm not a Man United supporter, and at the time I think I didn't rate him as much because I wasn't a Man United supporter, but like there's stats and stuff that you can throw around, but he just, in short, was an amazing baller, right?
Just one of the best ever.
And I think because he's developing this now and has got this with a pod, but he wasn't really a guy that was doing all the camera stuff, and like, you know how Dave Beckham's quite camera friendly and doing like lots of fashion stuff. He was just playing ball, going and playing
one
ball.
of the best players we've ever had in this country. And I don't even say that lightly. He's probably one of the best players we've ever had in this country, and the guy is so normal. He is so normal, down to earth, just a nice guy. And I think actually the other thing that I think people don't understand about Wayne Rooney is that he's actually very smart. He's very intelligent in certain departments. It's like people just assume like footballers aren't bright or whatever, but like some of the stuff there was one day he was talking to me about scientific studies and stuff. No, I'm serious. Like, and it's like, I think people just assume that sometimes, like, there is a stigma around footballers, and there is a stigma around northern accents and Scouse accents and whatever, that these people aren't as smart or intelligent. But like, he does analysis on Match of the Day games, and he has to do that himself. You know, like that's not like that requires a level of Do you know what I mean? And it does require a level of intelligence and astuteness and stuff. And don't get me wrong, like certain people may go, oh yeah, but like they certain people may measure intelligence differently, but for things he's interested in, he's very knowledgeable.
I find it interesting with ballers as a whole, and I think one of the biggest achievements for all footballers at high level is keeping your feet on the ground. Do you understand how many people will crash and burn? Crash and burn if you give them 25 grand a week pay, yeah?
Yeah.
Let alone 100 grand, 200 grand a week.
Yeah.
The mind changes when someone can do anything. Do you know what I mean? I know people that have come from humble beginnings, like they've been really nice, helpful and friendly, and then they've like, as soon as they've got a taste of success or money, you can hear and see the way they change. And it's not just Kay that we're talking about here. There's other people.
Marcus, let's just put it like this, yeah? I've met semi-pro footballers, and I've met like some pro footballers that are on like $3,000 a week.
Yep.
That act like absolute dickheads, bruv, like absolute pricks, right? And it's like, you're shit in terms of your, like, I get it, like whatever, you're better than me at your game, but you're shit in the football world, you're shit in it. Like, you're like, you're never seen a Champions League you're never seen a Europa Conference League match in your life. You're acting like a dickhead, arrogant, cocky, whatever, and then you're sat there with one of the best players ever, and he's just there like normal, humble, down to earth, nothing to prove.
I think a valuable lesson I've learned, to go back to this question from you want us to keep it on, to go back to the question, one of the most valuable things I've learned is the people that I need to look out for in life are not the ones, or be wary of, are not necessarily ones that have great success. Sometimes it's the people that haven't quite made it that are willing to do anything for it. Like, those people scare me. So you could put it on a street value. You got a real OG who's comfortable and calm himself, and you've got someone who really wants to make their way up the ranks, get it in entertainment. People that do anything for the screen time. Literally on socials, people will do anything for screen time. Do you know what I mean? People will put a firework up their ass. Do you know what I mean? Just to get out there. Those are the people that I don't really want to be in a room with. Do you know what I mean?
Chasers.
Yeah. But we've done that. We've done that forever. So yeah, it's fascinating, man. But honestly, though, okay, like, is there another industry in the world outside of sporting where people could get paid that much and lose their shit? Maybe in tech now, do you think? Maybe some of these jobs for tech, they're like 6M a year.
No, I don't think anything's like football, man. As in like sports, sorry.
Sports, yeah.
I don't think anything's like sports.
It's mad, isn't it?
Some of these NBA players, man, the money that they're on, and they're just like spunking it away, just sleeping with random women.
That's where I think, because of the way that America covers sport, right? You see a lot more of the crash outs and stuff like that from players when they're like, but it was almost celebrated in the 90s. Or like Rodman, that was his personality.
I do miss an element of like how, because there's rarely any personalities in sports anymore.
It's scary because it's high risk, low reward sometimes if you do it wrong, innit? Like,
well, I just think social media has ruined a lot of stuff. Camera phones have ruined a lot of stuff. Whereas before, like, you'd hear stories about people who just don't do certain things now.
Yeah.
Or like they're aware of stuff, they're hyper aware of like image and whatever. But I feel like in the 90s and stuff, it was just like people were just like, yeah, whatever, fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm going out. And then it's just like, oh, did you hear? And stories would come around and people would hear about certain things. But like nowadays, everything, social media and the internet ruined a lot of things, you know. Everything we enjoy has been disintegrated by it. That's why there's no personalities, man.
You reckon?
Yeah, they're scared. Like, you end up some fucking idiot with glasses on does a fucking 4-minute video about you, and then just that goes viral, and now you're like seen as a cunt.
But it's
that's what happens. Like a lot of these, yeah.
Sorry, I just find that funny. But no.
The flip side is a lot of the behaviours we'd probably associate with somebody like a Dennis Rodman, some would argue are toxic now. Well, I mean, there was even certain things that I was speaking about on that other podcast where he was like, they told Vidic and Evra that they were shit to their faces.
Just like that?
Yeah, they were telling them they're crap and like, go back to like your old clubs and get off the wage bill and stuff. And it's like, he was like, you can't say that now.
All right.
To players because it'd be classed as bullying.
What about some of the stuff that Fergie employed? Because we heard that he really used to throw the. Let me just make up a saying. He used to throw the kettle at the wall and hot water went everywhere.
The hairdryer treatment, innit? Like shouting at players. Yeah, you can't really do that anymore. People were just like, I think we've gone too far on worrying about people's mental health.
I do.
We've gone a bit too far. I say this in jest, but we've gone a bit too far.
Do you know what I said about relationships? How every relationship is unique, right? Every mindset is unique. That's how I feel, right? So when I see someone on the net trying to be like, oh, don't people do this? Oh, no, people do this. Oh, no, people do that. I'm like, no. Sometimes you might be trying to label just what is a normal behavior. Like I was what do I do? I like when I'm fucking being silly, I'll be like, ba-da-da-da-da. Like we're drinking Coke, I might go, I'm loving it. I might do that for the rest of the day. I will watch a video online, it goes, do you like to sometimes sing little things all day? Well, that tick is actually you soothing. Is it? Yeah, is it really? Or am I just being silly?
Response or something.
Or like, you know, you're a comedian, so you're looking at the funny, finding the funny and stuff, right? So if you do something funny all day long.
Sensitive.
Yeah. Do you have a friend that makes light of situations all the time? Maybe he's avoiding
Yeah.
Or are you just practicing being funny?
Marcus, how do you build resilience?
You have to go through some stress.
How do you build your muscles?
I eat pounded yam. I have African lineage.
What, come on,
I lift weights. I used to be quite noodle arms, by the way. I know you talk about that, but I went to the gym and I lifted heavy weights.
Right. Okay. So what is that process?
Well.
What is that process of lifting weights do?
It's resistance. You're right. It's resistance.
It's resistance. Yeah. It tears the fibers and they come back stronger. If you have nothing. Like, if you're not going through anything and you don't build any resistance, What are we building, man? What kind of generation do we have like coming through?
But
Oh, by the way, have you seen a rock?
You need resistance with reward. No, do I need to Google it?
He's lost like £100.
So is he off the? Is it for a roll or is he off the?
I think he's off the juice.
So
allegedly.
So he's back to Pebble.
Yeah.
Because he's just done that film where he plays the UFC dude. What's his name? You'll know him. What's his name? He plays that dude.
That dude.
I've seen the thing.
Either way, like I've seen the
yeah.
trailers and whatever, but like I'm actually happy he done a role like that. It's like an actual acting role, because I was starting to get really annoyed with The Rock's like acting CV, because John Cena and Batista were kicking his ass.
John Cena has just flown through the ranks for me. Out of those three, like all of them, they all bring their own thing to the screen. But John Cena, his range is unbelievable.
I love how
you can hate him, laugh at him, like find him a lovable rogue, all in the same film.
Batista's another one.
Batista's amazing, but John Cena, I've been watching all the Peacemaker and that and stuff, and watching some of his other stuff. He has got good range, man.
Yeah,
he's on, and he's got he's comfortable enough to make a bit more of an egg of
interview with
himself.
him on the red carpet.
Yeah,
and it made me love him.
Yeah,
he was like, if you could, a report asked him, he's like, if you could ask anybody in the world a question, who would it be and why? And he goes, why do you do what you do?
Yeah.
And then the guy gave him a question, he was like, well, that's my answer, and thank you so much for sharing that with me.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
bruv, amazing. There was another one that
what a way to play the whole game.
Yeah, there was another one that he did where he was doing like when you got a movie coming out, you got to do the red carpet. This was the last interview. He said, thank you, I know it's not been the best weather, and thank you, I know it's taken 90 minutes, but I appreciate you not rushing this interview. So he's done 90 minutes on the red carpet, bruv. Just standing there, dressed as Peacemaker, as his character, answering all these questions or whatever. And I'm just like, yo, this guy...
He's from the Arnold Schwarzenegger School of Thought, you know? Where he was like... Somebody asked him, he's like, why did you do all these interviews? He's like, well, how would anybody else know about it?
I forgot what he said. He goes, market, was it? Advertise. I don't know what he said. Yeah.
I remember reading his book, and he was like, a lot of people just thought like, whoa, that was a terrible impression.
Get into it a little bit.
Lots of people just think filming it is the... Yeah, you just say a lot of people just thought filming it's the hard work. Is that no, the hard work is selling the film, showing people.
Yeah, 100%, man. Marketing's one. I've seen a picture of Rock. He's lost weight. Congratulations. I hope that's all good for you. Lots of people call him a pebble.
Well, is it? Because here's the thing. I saw an interview with him a month ago.
Yeah.
And he said something like there was a defective circumflex valve
in his heart. Oh, I was about to say, I was actually going to get into that. Go on.
And what is that a sign of? What could that have been from?
Steroid abuse.
What could that have been
steroid
from?
Abuse, yeah. And then when you're big anyway, just holding that weight. So that's something I'm thinking of, is the next stage of my life now, just trying to stay lean as possible.
That's
for the pure fact that being big reduces my life.
If I could keep the same strength,
whether that's fat or muscle, by the way, just being bigger, that's a lot more.
How many 6'7", like 70, 80-year-olds do you see walking around?
I met a old couple the other day outside of entertainment and another work thing, and they were both in their 90s, late 90s. Short, small, whippy. I saw them, they were coherent as heck. One of them still drives. Yeah. In fact, I think both of them still drive. And I was like, what is your secret? I said, with all due respect, I have to ask you. They were like, just keep the mind active. But they were like, I mean, look, okay, you'd put them like 60s, 70s or whatever, but not 96, bruv. Late 90s, I'm calling that 95, 96. Moving around, energy, all that. But they were both trim, slim, kept it pushing. So that's what I need to do, bro. 100%.
A lot of yoga and Pilates. Is that what we need?
They were that generation where I think they just went for a walk. Do you know what I mean? They went for
nowadays,
did the gardening.
you can injure yourself walking, you know?
Yeah. Oh, tell me about it. Yeah.
Like, there's your posture's incorrect, and like you
twisted my back doing a dishwasher the other day, bro.
Did you?
Yeah, man. Fully Googled trying to raise it. Fully Googled trying to raise everything. In fact, I may have said, fuck this. All of the drawers that are low drawers are not my drawers anymore. I don't want anything in the... in fact, you know what is with you? That's my thing. That's what I've learned in life is no low drawer is for me. If you want to hide something from me, put it in the bottom drawer. I'll never find it.
Are you serious?
I'm not fucking around. Not messing around. When I do the dishwasher now, I lean down and it's all the lower shelf with one bend.
Do you
I
know
don't
what?
go up and down, up and down, up and down. I stay low, squat.
Let me show you how I
Go on. I'll talk him through it. So guys that are listening, Kae's adjusted his jumper. He's gone for a lunge to the dishwasher. That's good. Right. So he lunges in to get the plates.
Oh.
Or a squat. Yes. So what I do is I'll like bend down to get it, and I'm like
Hinge.
all that goes up
base.
there, piles up, and
Good base.
and then that's it. And then if I have to, oh fucking, I left the bowl. Fuck it, you know what I mean?
It's the
That's
worst.
what I do.
I often just do a lunge.
Yeah, a lunge is good. A lunge is very good.
Anyway.
I got a primal story for you, Kae, that I probably have to share with you on the other pod. But the question is going to take us over to the other podcast is, where is it? I had it here. Kae, you can't answer this because I know you're going to shoot from the hip on this one. Are you a scruncher or a folder? Toilet edition. Why do you? I said don't answer it.
Just let them know, innit? But for more insight into that,
He just shakes it and walks away. All right, cool.
Shake it.
Wicked. If you want to get involved in our Patreon episode, we drop one which is specifically for you with no ads and it comes out earlier. All you have to do is head to patreon.com/Aintgotaclue. I'll find the link in the show description, man. Kae, I believe you have a tour coming up.
Kaekurd.com, go and get tickets. I'm probably on tour now when you listen to this.
Exactly.
So go into your city.
Where do we want to finish
Kaekurd.com.
selling out? Where do you want to finish selling out?
Everywhere.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, it's a cost of living crisis. Ticket sales aren't as great as last year. See you later.
Peace.